Hello, everyone. This week's Lesson 8 discussion board, we're talking about Pakistan, tensions with their neighbors or good relationships, their allies, countries that are threats, economic interests. And I wanted to point out something that I thought about Pakistan, that number one, they're on the small side, but they're basically surrounded by other countries. They don't really have any free open space except for this little bit on the Arabian Sea. So they're squished in by these other countries. And whereas the U.S., we have this big open coasts here where nobody encroaches on us. Canada and Mexico don't seem to have an interest in arguing over borders with us. I don't know if it's because they've been so long established, but or because they don't feel the fight would be worth it. Pakistan has not shown itself as of yet to be military power, and these countries feel that it might be worth their time to push against Pakistan. India, of course, has disputes over Kashmir. China has some disputes, but I think mostly with India over Kashmir. The border that with Pakistan is sparsely populated between Pakistan and China. There are some border disputes between Afghanistan and Pakistan, but those don't seem to be too much of a problem because in some places there are tribes that is the same tribe that lives on both sides of the border, and they just don't recognize or care about the border. And in this area, Balochistan, there are common people, and they I feel like they're neglected by their countries. Their countries just like some of their natural resources and don't really take care of the people. So Pakistan and Iran in the past have worked together to try and keep these people calmed down and not come to a conclusion that they need to separate from their countries. Pakistan has worked with China on a port. We had that in a case study this week. That was really interesting. Pakistan has worked with Afghanistan to try and keep Russia out and defeat communism. They do have relationships with Turkey and Saudi Arabia and the United Kingdom, and the United States would be considered allies. They do have security threats or pose threats posed from India. They don't trust each other and their nuclear capabilities. So that's a big issue that we've read about a lot in the last few weeks. Hopefully you're having a great week, and I'll see you on the discussion board.